Ladies and gentlemen, last week we saw the very first ever TGW Idol in which all the contestants sang, and we understand the fans got the chance to vote who they believe won. Well, I'm being told right now that the results are in, and they're about to inform me who won. And the winner is Adrian Matt. Man, I don't know what to say. I'm sort of shocked about this. I really didn't expect winning this award, but I do have to say that I am so humbled by this award, despite the fact that I do deserve it. I do want to thank all my great fans out there, the Adrianites, if I have any. I do want to thank my parents. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I do want to thank myself. Thank you, myself. And I do want to thank all those who paved the way for me. But since I'm the only announcer to have ever won an American Idol segment, I paved the way for myself. Thank you, TGW! We are 1 week away from the Christmas Sleigh Premium event in TGW, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an incredible evening for the Gaming Weekly back on Halo Infinite. Hey everybody, welcome to Gameside. Adrian Matt here at Gameside. Usually, I'm joined by Rebel T1087, the legendary, the Hall of Famer. However, he is not here tonight. In fact, now we're joined by undeadfreak 78 and into another...
I don't want to hear it tonight, Adrian, okay? God, my trainee's dead. Interhacker killed him. I'm here tonight to officially raise my army. But I'll do that at the end of the broadcast. So just get on with your lame commentary for now.
Patrick just went down and out. It looks like, again, the red team and the blue team are tied at this juncture in time. We're joined by undeadfreak 78. And undeadfreak 78, I gotta tell you, last week in TGW, you actually let your own protege, so to speak, down when Clyde was out of the picture, when Clyde was murdered.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not the one who...
Clyde.
I tried. I did all I could. And it's kind of actually shitty of you to bring that up and blame me for. It ain't nobody's fault.
You should have done better.
Well, maybe it's the Interhacker's fault. Did you ever think about that?
I think the Interhacker should have been left alone, but you're trying to poke the bear, as that saying goes.
He returned. You say left alone when he's the one that returned before I came and challenged him? How can you leave that alone? You're the one irking
the guy, and now look what happened.
You're the one that he returned and threatened to take TGW out. So what's going to happen? Everybody's supposed to sit by and let it happen? No, I stood up because nobody else would. What are you doing? All you do is sit there and yell this and that and blab every week like a damn robot. You didn't even...
Patrick
you was
just got knocked
scared.
down moments ago by Plasma Cat. And yes, I'm a broadcast journalist. I represent the Gaming Weekly kindly as the announcer every single week. And Zesmith's already at the top. This is actually pretty interesting. You can see that he's trying to knock down the opponent that is inside the Warthog. And already now, I believe that's, yes, GH5Q, who's trying to reach to the back of that Warthog. And you can see now this matchup beginning to break down, and the blue team has been absolutely dominating thus far, both 7 points at this point in time, as opposed to the red team at 2. Now, I gotta tell you, GH5Q has never lost a matchup. This could be the first match he ever suffers a loss.
Yeah, and you wanna know why he's probably gonna... Okay, you wanna know why the loss is gonna be suffered? Probably because you jinxed it. Whenever you talk about somebody winning something, sometimes they usually lose.
I'm just a broadcast journalist just trying to explain the information.
More like robot journalist.
So, you can see already Plasma Cat, who's going after the opponent. But a shot right into the midsection. GH5Q trying to gain some momentum, though. And the champion, remember, ladies and gentlemen, next week in TGW, she's going to be defending the Cruiserweight, I should say the championship, the free-for-all championship, because later on tonight, we're going to be crowning the #1 contender. The #1 contender is going to be crowned, and the winner of the free-for-all later on tonight will be facing GH5Q for the championship next week during Christmas Sleigh, that premium event, which we cannot wait. And I'm sure that you're probably going to be getting coal for Christmas, as Plasma Cat just knocked down Patrick already here.
Oh, well,
and I guess Plasma Cat adding insult to injury there, yes.
Cole has more personality than what you'll ever have. Sure, it's bland and
nice.
Saying only naughty people, but at least I'm getting something, whenever you're going to get nothing.
You should be an
elf.
No.
You're so disliked by everybody that even Santa Claus doesn't even want to come around you. You're so annoying.
When Santa comes around your house, he's probably just dying of boredom. And look at this. Two colliding here. Both of these gentlemen, of course, in the Ghost. Actually, I want to take that back. It's GH5Q, of course, in the Ghost, as opposed to the other one. And I gotta say that this is a very interesting developing story because GH5Q just dominated both.
I view it as, hey, I just
flawed.
took down this guy. I feel pretty damn good about it.
Well, of course you would say that. I remember back in the day you would always be
Why?
bragging
Hold
every
on,
single
no.
time you got a point.
No, hold on. What would you do, Adrian, if you took out somebody? What are you going to do? Get down and start rubbing their face and crying and say, I'm sorry, get back up? Is it instead of celebrating about it? Is that what you would do?
Every single night in bed? No.
In bed.
Yeah, you cry yourself to sleep every night.
No, I actually sleep at night, unlike you. You probably go and plug yourself into a wall somewhere to charge for the next day.
Yeah, nice 2018 joke. I'm glad that you actually updated your joke since 2018. Anyways, Plasma Cat
It's
is
not a
packing the
fact of
ghost.
updating jokes. It's a fact of learning the
Oh
truth.
my! And Seth just
Jokes.
blew up Baby Patrick moments ago.
No, you want to know what
you're
jokes
just
have
selfish.
updated? The joke of you.
Your joke's just commentary in general. And Plasma Cat once again just absolutely mauling the champion GH5Q. GH5Q may very well be facing her first loss here tonight in TGW. Again, over the past couple of weeks, really over the past month or so, the Gaming Weekly has been broadcasting weekly Halo Infinite game nights, in which every single week GH5Q would sign up. GH5Q would be winning each and every single one. Where I believe now tonight, though, I believe this will be the first time GH5Q will indeed be losing, but nonetheless, Baby
Well,
Patrick's still having some
Technically,
fight left
it's
in him.
not exactly losing. It's just learning. You don't lose. When you lose, you learn something, and you're able to better yourself after that. You don't lose.
Still lose
Nobody's
the matchup
losing.
nonetheless.
Oh no, you don't lose. You learn. There is no
Competitive
losers.
battle here, where there's going to be
Losers
one
are
team
in
winning
war.
and
This
one
ain't
team losing.
war. You
Although I
lose.
agree, all these great members are winners in my eyes, but I believe now, folks, we're going to be crowning the winning team, and that will be the blue team making their mark here tonight. Congratulations to the two up-and-coming TGW superstars, Plasma Cat and Zesmus, who won with an incredible show of display. 31 total points here tonight, basking to the glory here on Halo Infinite. Yes, actually, yes. You can include your audio. And ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by Plasma Cat, who has something to say concerning the victory that he had.
I want to say I walked in here with a ton of confidence, and I'm walking out with even more. I was told GH5Q has never lost, and there you go.
Well, I got to tell you, congratulations to you and your teammate Zesmus, of course, winning this team matchup. GH5Q facing her first loss. However, she still has one statistic. She has never lost a 1v1 battle in Halo Infinite. She's still undefeated when it comes to 1v1s, and that's what's going to be happening next week, because GH5Q will be defending the title against who? We're about to find out right now, because coming up next here in the Gaming Weekly, everybody, we're going to be crowning the #1 contender. It's going to be Zesmus, Plasma Cat, and Baby Patrick all in one match. GH5Q, the champion, will be spectating, and I got to tell you, perhaps maybe GH5Q is going to have a vested interest in this matchup so she can actually study the opponents, perhaps. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the Gaming Weekly. We're going to be crowning the #1 contender to face the champion GH5Q. Undead Freak 78 is at game side here tonight, and there's Zesmus, who just knocked down Baby Patrick. I got to tell you here, Undead, this has been an incredible evening. I'm sure that you actually missed this, being able to witness the great TGW superstars competing, especially for an important matchup like this, to see who's going to be crowned the #1 contender.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I watch them on the sidelines in the videos, but I mean, it's good to be seeing it live again. It's good to be back here to see it, but having to listen to you, that's the only shitty part about being back here.
Well, listening to your voice every single time, that's the worst part, too. And Zesmus already dominating thus far with 2 points. However, it's still any man's game. And there's Plasma Cat, though, trying to knock down, and he did. Zesmus, and now Baby Patrick from behind, I believe, just knocking down Plasma Cat. Of course, the winner here tonight will be facing the champion GH5Q, who is spectating, by the way, characteristically looking on to defend the championship next week. Again, who's going to be the #1 contender? We're going to find out soon. Of course, Plasma Cat and Zesmus, who actually joined for the very first time in TGW here tonight, and I'm sure they're having a blast, and, well, Baby Patrick just knocked down Zesmus, and here we go, the matchup breaking down yet again, and Baby Patrick just knocked down Plasma, and now Baby Patrick is in control with 3 points. Remember what Patrick said a couple of weeks back, that he is here to make statements, and it could be that night tonight. Baby Patrick just slowly but surely just going after the opponents, using that incredible weapon right now, going after the opponent, knocked down Zesmus from behind yet again. Patrick is gaining all the pace that he needs, but it's still any man's game with 8 minutes and 6 seconds and counting.
I just want to say something.
Yes. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say
something.
that the map, I find it extremely intriguing, the amount of, how close it is to Black Ops' Nuketown.
Well, it is Nuketown. In
Well,
fact,
I know
it's
that.
very ironic because it was back in 2017. It was the Rebel Weekly that defeated the Gaming Weekly on this very same map back at Call of Duty, of course, back in 2017 when TGW was betrayed by one Minigun Killer 10, which leads me to this story now. Minigun Killer 10 and Xbox Freak Pete are expected to do a 1v1 for the very final time in TGW in the end of an era matchup. Minigun and Xbox, both from 2016 in TGW. Who's going to be the one to end the era officially? Who's going to be the one winning the match? We're going to find out. Minigun, of course, did say that Xbox Freak Pete is nothing but a very spoiled brat who only cared for the only cared for the fame, never cared for the fans. Xbox Freak Pete refuted the claims, stating that apparently, hey, Minigun, he has no idea what he's talking about, and I'm going to make sure I defeat the guy. It's going to be like stealing candy from a baby. Baby Patrick once again on the assault. Able to knock down play. Oh my, Zesmus over the energy sword, slicing and dicing Patrick, who moments ago just knocked down Plasma. Baby Patrick, though, is actually quite impressive. Currently at 7 points at the moment. Could be perhaps winning here tonight. And Plasma Cat, though, just thwarted Zesmus up midair here tonight. Now, Undead, I was fixing to say that you have, I understand, something to say at the end of the broadcast, I guess, which is one of the reasons why you're here.
It's
Plasma Cat,
it's mostly the only reason I'm here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved commentary. I just hated being here with you. But me being here, the aggravation from you, the stress from that would kill me before the Interhack would be able to. And I've got to be alive to kill him. So yeah, I'm here tonight to make an announcement. Shush. I'm here tonight to make an announcement that will lead towards my progress on that.
I can't wait. That's a developing story nonetheless. Going back into the matchup at hand here tonight, there sees Zesmus carrying that big bulky weapon, and perhaps maybe this could be the time for him to actually gain a few points. And now switching over, going back now, throwing the grenade, going after the opponent. Who is that? I believe that's Plasma. Plasma now going on the attack as well, trying to attack his friend Zesmus. These two, of course, for first time in TGW making their debut, and it looks like Zesmus got the last laugh out of that one. Of course, GH5Q, the champion, is looking on, has to defend the title against one of these three men.
I just want to say that I find that most interesting is whenever you have two friends having to become rivals because they know just about everything about each other and their strategies they use in matches because, of course, they have played matches against each other.
Yeah, of course. This is all for the #1 contendership. There can't be any friends in a matchup where anything goes and it's every man for themselves. And there you see Zesmus using that gravity hammer, the destructive tendencies of this man. Now beginning to build with that gravity hammer. There's Baby Patrick in the distance. I want to take that back. That was Plasma Cat who just knocked down Zesmus. Plasma Cat is at 5 points. There you see Baby Patrick still into the way with 8 points. Zesmus at 7, but still it's any person's game here tonight, which is 4 minutes and 52 seconds and counting. And again, you made a very good point moments ago there, Undead. The fact of the matter is, again, it is a triple threat style. There are no friends when it comes to a matchup like this. #1 contendership. This is a chance to actually build a great reputation here in the Gaming Weekly, for an incredible chance to face the champion, which actually comes a few and far between.
Well, whenever it comes to friendships in a map, if you don't put it to the side, it's your weakness. Because if you give in to that and you let your guard down to your buddy, what if your buddy hasn't let his down and he tries to trick you into, oh, well, let's work together? Because even if you work together and take somebody else out, you're still there competing against each other, to where you've got to take one or the other out, and I've seen it before. Friendships make you weak in a match. I'm not saying don't be friends, but in a match you can't be friends when it's a free-for-all.
It's happened many times in the past where friends turn into bitter rivals when it comes to matches like this. Plasma Cat once again with the gravity hammer, just launching Baby Patrick, who collapsed moments ago, and Plasma is actually rising up in the ranks at 6 points, but still lead of the game is Baby Patrick at 9. Baby Patrick will love this opportunity, you can tell. Licking his chops perhaps tonight, trying to find a great way to stand out in the Gaming Weekly, who joined a couple of weeks ago for the very first time. Let's not forget, Baby Patrick did face the champion GH5Q a few weeks ago. Perhaps maybe this could be a great rematch. But look at Plasma Cat though with a rocket launcher, knocking down not one but 2 superstars. That was Zesmus and Baby Patrick. Plasma Cat now is titled with Zesmus. This could be now Plasma Cat's time. Of course, 3 minutes and 12 seconds and counting. And there's Plasma Cat with the rocket launcher, but to no avail, as Zesmus was able to just defeat Plasma Cat at that point in time. There's Baby Patrick, though, with a Needler. Needler's still effective, of course. Very easy to get some kills here. Baby Patrick looking to do just that. But it looks like Zesmus, though, just so brutal. That brutality of a kill from Zesmus with the gravity hammer. So many different weapons here. This is Fiesta, ladies and gentlemen, of course, where every single superstar is going to be spawned in with a very randomized weapon. And remember, sometimes it can actually go for you, sometimes it can go against you. But nonetheless, though, they receive Patrick and Plasma both at 9. Zesmith now leading the game again at 10. And it looks like suddenly it's Zesmith who's in control. You have no idea what's going to happen next. I mean, there are so many different things happening at once. It's hard to keep track at times. And Plasma Cat 12 right now, you can see at this point in time on the roof, now back onto the ground. So we're 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Zesmith is at 11, so if he keeps this up, he may very well actually punch his ticket to be the #1 contender to face the champion. I mean, we're going to find out. Both Plasma Cat and Baby Patrick are tied. Baby Patrick just, well, basically surveying the environment here on the very same map where years ago the Rebel Weekly did defeat the Gaming Weekly thanks to that controversial betrayal from Minigun Killer 10, where we're expected to see him next week. Oh, look at this matchup ensuing thus far. Matchup, you got to break down at this point in time. Baby Patrick landing on his feet yet again, using the assault rifle. And here we go, Zesmith though, and Plasma Cat added into the fray out of nowhere with the gravity hammer. Much to the dismay of Zesmith. And now Plasma Cat has reached to his 10th point. Just 2 points away from tying up with Zesmith, and Baby Patrick has now reached to 3rd place. Of course, it's a tipsy tat, so to speak. This matchup is unpredictable. You have no idea what's going to happen next. Look at Plasma, though. Great awareness, great map awareness. The fact that he was able to use the catapult feature that Halo Infinite has to actually catapult right in front of his opponent to knock down Zesmith. Again, Plasma Cat is 11, and he needs 1 more point to tie it up. But look at the score. We have 9, 12, and 11, and now we take a look at the time. 54 seconds. Is it enough for Plasma Cat to actually gain control? We're going to find out momentarily. Plasma Cat is rolling here, and once again trying to use the catapult, but missed through slightly. Switches over to the gravity hammer, knocking down Zesmith, and now Zesmith and Plasma Cat are tied. And now looking over to Baby Patrick, and yes, Plasma Cat is actually in control now. Up to 13, out of nowhere. 32 seconds. The #1 contendership is on the line. Who's going to be the one to face GH5Q, the champion, next week on Christmas Land, that premium event? Plasma Cat using the same strategy yet again to his advantage and just knocking down Zesmith. Switches over to the gravity hammer yet again, and Baby Patrick knocked down. Plasma Cat has been rolling here tonight.
You know,
15 points thus far.
I believe the whole match.
10 seconds away, Undead.
Well, I believe the whole match that he was going to win, but unlike you, I don't announce it. Because then you just give them too much confidence.
Plasma Cat
and
is
then
at 16, and that's it. We crown a #1 contender. Plasma Cat is the #1 contender. He has now a chance to face the champion GH5Q next week in TGW Live for the title on the line next week. Sorry, I had to cut you off there, Undead, because a very important developing story was happening, so I had to cut you off there. So we're being told right now we're going to be joined by Mr. Plasma Cat yet again here tonight. And Plasma, welcome and congratulations on that great victory moments ago. Your first night here in TGW, and it looks like you made a very incredible statement. You actually have now the #1 contendership up your sleeve to face GH5Q. How confident are you feeling for next week's match?
Adrian and I am very confident, definitely after playing them too. Some great players there, but I'm coming for the GH5Q. That's the reason I joined. Got to show my skill. Been playing since Halo CE, so I got to show off something.
Oh, of course, and great skills nonetheless. His first night here, ladies and gentlemen, Plasma Cat showing off. And now GH5Q has her work cut out for her because she will be defending the Free-For-All Championship next week. Will GH5Q suffer her first ever 1v1 loss? Will GH5Q's championship reign officially end? Will we actually see a new champion crown next week?